I'm Jack.
And I'm Glenn, Jack's dad. And we're doing a podcast. We just chat about anything.
Hi guys, thanks for listening in again. We have a few shout outs to Grandma R, Lara and Brady Taylor. So we actually have a guest here today.
Our very first guest. Welcome. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hi guys, it's Mum, aka Felicity,
AKA Dad's wife.
and I am excited to be joining as a guest, finally after dropping not too many subtle hints.
She wanted to be part of the fun. So the real good reason for her to be here this week is because it's going to be Jack asking us any question he wants to. No questions off limits. So it's ask your parents anything. So Jack, what do you want to start with?
So like, how's our budget financially?
We have money. Is that what you're asking?
No, like, is it bad, good, or like just good enough?
I'd say it's good enough.
Definitely good enough.
Yeah.
It was
So-
a lot better before your mum opened a shop, let's put it
So-
that way.
Hey, no free ads!
So there's money comes in, and then we've got money that has to go out, and there's money left over for us to be able to do fun things as well still, and there's still some money that goes into, we'll call it savings or the shop, whichever one you want that to be. So the budget is good.
We're not saying the shop name though.
Okay.
Hashtag Christmas on Rosebery.
Hey!
So does that satisfy that question?
Is it like a bit better than good enough?
Yeah, so out of 10, we'll call it a 6.
7.
Let's go 7.
You
That'll be
can't
fine.
tell us the number when we're telling you about the budget.
This is
Yeah,
what
but
happens.
no, 5 is like good enough. I feel like
It
we're
could be
seven.
better.
All right. Next question.
No, we go through
At the moment.
stages of
Absolutely,
6
we go
and
through
7.
stages.
Yeah, everyone does.
Yeah.
All right. What's the next question?
I know what you guys do for a living, but most of these guys probably don't. So, what do you do for a living?
Let's go with the guest first.
Oh, so I work at one of the specialist centres in Goulburn a couple of days a week, and obviously then at my shop, which I'm not allowed to mention the name of, which we've just relocated to Tarago. So at the moment we've been flat out
Hey, you
working
can't
on
give
that.
the location because then they can
okay.
go to there.
Sorry.
So you're a medical receptionist and a business owner.
Yes, so I've done medical reception since I left school, and some practice management. So yeah, this is totally different, but loving it.
That's where your passion's at, Christmas, hey. And I'm an electrician. I currently work in data centers and do specialist power for that and cooling for those. I've done a lot of different things as an electrician, anything from domestic, commercial, industrial, data.
So you're practically like a tradie.
I am a tradie, yes. An electrician is a type of trade.
Yeah, so.
On occasion, I do wear fluoro.
What was it like for you guys as kids?
So we grew up in the 80s and 90s. We were only 5 in the 80s
Mainly
still, so let's go
the
90s.
90s.
And 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. We both grew up in Goulburn, actually, so not too far from where we are now. Pretty big rural regional centre, and it was pretty relaxed. We did lots of sport in our family, and
How many siblings you got?
I have 3 siblings, all girls, 3 sisters. So it was busy. It is completely different to how you grow up, Jack. Completely different. It was busy all the time, and there was always someone around. There was always someone crying, always someone laughing, always someone yelling, and yeah, we were pretty good. We had a good upbringing. We spent lots of time with our families and grandparents, and yeah, it was a nice place to grow up.
So, I remember you told me this story of War actually chased you around with a knife.
So that is true. I say I had a nice upbringing, and mainly I did, but Mum and Dad would finish. Dad would work at TAFE a couple of nights a week, and Mum would get home late some nights from the doctor's surgeries. And so, being the eldest, I was in charge. But Laura never ever liked to do what she was meant to do. We all had little jobs we had to do, and so one day she chased Amy and I around and around and around the kitchen table with a knife. I still can't remember what we did. Probably nothing that bad. But yeah, that was an interesting adventure.
Nan can't get her in trouble now.
No.
Did you guys snitch on her?
Oh, definitely. She was chasing us with a knife.
Yeah, but did Nan and Pop believe it?
Yeah. I think we rang Mum at work, but she was like, "What do you want me to do? I can't really do anything."
Wait, how did you ring her if you were at the table and Wawa was chasing you?
Well, like they had, home phones.
Oh,
that
those
moved around.
phones. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Those
Cordless
phones.
home phones.
Yeah, cordless home phones.
Not mobiles, but cordless home phones. Back in the day.
That was one of many, many things. Laura also knocked one of Alex's front teeth out with a Tina tennis racket once.
I was thinking like a sledgehammer.
I'm pretty sure Mum was home that time, actually.
Wait, did Wawa do it on purpose?
I can't remember, but I'm going to say yes, because, she chased us around the house with a knife on purpose.
And you also said when you were trying to teach Amy to drive that she
yes.
crashed the
We
car.
don't need to talk about this story.
Tell me.
So we were out, Mum and Dad, when I finished school, moved out to the farm out of town. And I was on my L's or P's, I can't remember now, and had my little car, and I was giving Amy some driving lessons. And I was like, "Oh, turn here," and she ran into a guidepost. And we went to tell Dad he was down the paddock. And I pulled up behind a cow to kind of try and soften the reaction. But yeah, there was steam coming out the ears. He was not happy.
Wait, pulled up behind a cow.
And then waited for it to move. We drove down to the paddock to sort of show him what had happened.
So
Wait, how did you drive down to the paddock?
I mean, the car could still go. It just had a big dent in the front. So
What type of car was it?
this little old Toyota Corolla.
many.
Amy is still not a very good driver, but that's not because of my driving lessons, I swear.
Wow. You know Amy listens to this, right?
Yeah, I know.
So this has come into it turned into a podcast about what actually Mum dobbing in all her siblings for what they did as kids.
I mean, she kind of had to. Laura was literally chasing her around with a knife. I mean, would you dob if someone chased you around with a knife?
Well, Glenn, in Dad's family, I'll just jump in because I know this. He was the one with the anger issues, so it would have been.
There's no one here to
Uncle
corroborate
Mark
that. No one here to
Auntie
corroborate
Mandy.
that.
I've heard many
I will.
stories about Dad was so cranky as a
I will.
child.
I will corroborate that.
Yeah.
You wasn't there.
So they would have had to be the one snitching because he was the one with the really bad temper as a kid.
I don't know.
Yeah, I reckon.
I do.
You've
I'm not-
told me.
I'm
You've
not the
told
one-
me how many times you've gotten angry as a child, and how you've broken so many things. Like you rage quit and smashed a tennis racket once.
It was probably more than once. I still did not put the Barbie doll head through the back window, though. That was not me.
Blaming Uncle Mark for that one.
I highly doubt it was Mandy.
Did you? So you were Dad is an identical twin. Or twin for those who don't know.
Yeah.
No.
I just have a quick question. Did you and Mark ever snitch on each other, or was it just an alliance that your mum had to go against you two?
Oh, jeez.
I know
my
Mandy snitched on
memory
you
is
too.
very bad, but I'd feel like we would have, definitely.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I can know Mandy used to snitch on you.
Yeah, we... of course.
Useful.
And
Probably awful to her.
she,
though.
well, no, she would have been always the one left out. So,
Mandy kinda had to, because she was she was the youngest as well.
she was
wasn't
the youngest and
Yeah.
the girl. So,
Yeah.
she was sort of out of the loop with me and Mark. We'd have times when we'd play with her, though. I promise.
I doubt it.
What if Mandy threw the Barbie doll head out just so that you and Mark would get in trouble?
No, that didn't happen.
Yeah, Mandy's not facetious. I don't
No.
reckon that would happen.
No.
No, except maybe she was just sick of you two shenanigans.
She would have been.
So can I flip this on you, Jack?
So,
We've been talking about us and our siblings. You don't have any siblings, so you won't have these stories. Do you think these stories for you when you get older might be you and your cousins?
yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Some you and Easton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Culty stories.
Definitely,
for sure.
definitely me. Some of me and Easton, and some of me and Colton, and some of us three all together.
Definitely. What's it like not having any siblings?
Sometimes it's annoying because, like, say you're playing soccer, you have no one to play with.
Yeah.
Unless I'm playing with Dad.
Yeah.
Um,
I suppose you don't know any different, do you? You've never had one, so it's not.
and that sibling might not be even interested in soccer.
True.
True.
And we often say to you, there's many things that you miss out on because you don't have a sibling, but there's many good things that you get
Yeah.
to do that people with lots of kids might not get to do.
A few of the good things, like one of the good things, like if they were smaller, then like they'd get more attention.
Yeah.
And also, like, say I'm playing the Switch, I don't have to share it with them.
True.
This is true.
You get all of our attention, which sometimes you don't want that, so.
Yeah, except sometimes it's also annoying because I have to do all the kids' chores.
Yeah, and
True.
you can't blame. We're just talking about dobbing and snitching. You can't dob any or snitch on, and we know it's you.
I could say no, except I could blame the other person. I could,
True.
like, if you had just woken up and Dad was on day shift,
Yeah.
and you woke up and say a vase was smashed because I rage quit on Fortnite,
Yeah.
then I could blame it on Dad.
True.
Well, some very good questions. Thank you, Jack. What the question in the poll this week is going to be for you to write us some questions that kids could ask their parents, and we'll feature them in a later episode of Jack asking us again. Hopefully Felicity will come back on as a guest. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. This has been really fun. I'm not even usually allowed in the room where they're broadcasting from, so this has been very nice to be invited. Thank you.
Because no, we'd allowed you if we were recording the episode on Sunday. One more thing, what do you want for your birthday?
Oh, it's December. That's a long way away.
Yeah, but what
about
do you
Dad?
want? Dad?
I would really like the ice bath that was supposed to come at Christmas, but we've never seen.
It won't even arrive by next Christmas,
No,
probably.
no.
No, we did
If
order
that-
Dad an ice bath for Christmas that never arrived, and I've sent several follow-up emails, and I still don't have a refund or an ice bath. So maybe there's hope
If
for your
that-
birthday in August.
Yes.
If that company is listening, then send us that ice bath. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. So if you want your name in the shoutouts, then comment your name as well. Give us a like, rate us 5 stars, and give us a follow. And bye, guys.
Bye.